So this is a little easy 5-minute house that you can build on your first day. It's very simple. It features a very simple inside that pretty much anyone can build, and a pretty easy front fascia as well that sort of masks the whole thing and makes it look really fancy. So if you guys want to learn how to build this on your first day, stick around for the tutorial, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so for your first night house, you're going to need to find the materials found in my hotbar below. Keep in mind, you don't have to have like a bed and stuff on your first night, but definitely oak logs, glass panes, and then oak planks and oak stairs, as well as some cobblestone. So find some sort of hill like this. They're pretty common around your world, and go ahead and just flatten it out a little bit. Use your wooden shovel or your stone shovel and just flatten it out. Something like this. It really doesn't matter. You may want to take a few blocks of dirt and like put them up here. I'm just going to use grass because I've had access to it, but you don't have to. Keep that in mind. Go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to make the entrance. It's a pretty simple entrance, guys. We're going to break out a doorway, and then we're going to break out 3 logs for putting the actual entrance in. So we're going to put these blocks right here. We're going to put an upside down stair, and then over to the right or the left. It really doesn't matter. We're going to count 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then on that 4th block, do another 3 high oak pillar like this, and then go ahead and just break all these blocks. Go ahead and build these up to be a total of 4 high, so I do apologize, and then build it over something like that. Pretty cool. You're going to want to fill this in with glass panes. It may be it's really easy to do it like this, I feel. A lot easier than it would be otherwise, but you want to fill in this block too, just because you might want it to look a little different, and if you do, that's okay. We're going to take an oak door, which I did forget to mention, so I do apologize for that. That is completely my bad. And we're going to go in here, we're going to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks back, just like that. And then obviously you want to break it out all the way until you reach this log right here, and stop when you reach the log, just like that. And you want to dig this back 5 blocks, and a total of 3 high. So I'll give you the dimensions of this room in just a second, but if you just dig it back 5 and then dig it back as wide as your house, you'll end up with the same shape as me. But just in case you guys want me to count it, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in width. So a little 5x5 room. We're going to take cobblestone, and we're just going to put it all along the floors in here, just like this. So pretty simple. Gathering this stuff on a first night, you guys say sometimes that it's like, that'd be impossible, Neo. I don't really think so. We're going to put these oak logs in the corners, just like that, to add a little bit of support. And then from the inside, we're going to place the door, which we had and then got rid of. Place the door like that. Pretty cool. On the front of your build, you may want to add a few things like torches, just so creepy crawlies don't spawn in here. So we'll put a torch right here, and a torch right here, and a torch right here, something like that. Let's get to the inside. We're going to go ahead and fill in the ceiling and walls with oak wood. So if you don't like oak wood, don't build this base, because it's just going to be straight oak wood for like the walls and stuff. So you may need to spend your first day gathering a bunch of wood, and then a little bit of cobble and a little bit of sand, but you only need, I think, like 3 blocks of glass to make this many panes. I'm not really sure, but it's not very many at all. But now that we have the inside of the base, let's get to designing it. Alright, so really you can do this however you want. I chose to put my bed right here. I thought that looked the best. I broke these ceiling blocks and I replaced them with right side up oak stairs. So if you guys didn't know you could do that, all you have to do is just place stairs like right here, and then you can go ahead and fill in these blocks if you use those to break them. And then you can fill this whole thing in with chests, and the best thing about it is you can open those top chests. So you got a ton of storage off the bat. Maybe you want to put a few furnaces in. You could put a few furnaces over here, or for instance you could put them in the wall over here. It's really whatever you want to do. I chose to put my crafting tables in the walls just because it's kind of unique, but that's going to be the basis of the inside of our build. Keep in mind, guys, that you may not be able to do this, but in all my builds I try to put a blue orchid, so we're going to put a little bit of a blue orchid right here, make it look pretty cool. Awesome. So that's pretty much the interior of this. It's not super complicated. It's supposed to be a starter base, and then you just take 3 torches and you got all the torches you need. If you have extra oak wood, you could always do the craft tables like this, although that's a complete waste of your wood in the beginning of the game. But yeah, let's get to designing the front a little bit, and then we'll call it a build. Okay, so let's say you wake up on day 2 and you want to add a few things to the outside. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, all you have to do is put 3 fence right here, 2 fence right here, and then 3 fence right here. Go ahead and put a stair facing inward on this side, and then a stair facing inward on this side. And then all you have to do is just put some slabs on top like that, and then go ahead and put 2 more slabs like this, and a little diagonal line, and you've got the front of your house designed. So that looks pretty cool to me. I thought it turned out pretty good.